It's that time of week again. Time to Matt Attack. Right, first thing on the agenda this week is about the O2 network problems that were happening last week in Clacton. I asked you guys to let me know the 4G it rolled out. It rolled out across Clacton last Monday afternoon, Tuesday morning. Kind of mixed responses. I got mine Tuesday morning. A friend of mine got his Monday evening. Some people still aren't getting it in Clacton at all. So, O2, come on, get this sorted. It's not like we're not paying for this. Come on. Thank you. Rant over on that one. Right. Next up on the agenda is Liverpool versus Tottenham happened this week. Everyone knows I'm a Liverpool fan. Very passionate Liverpool fan at that. It was billed as Kane versus Sturridge, as in Harry Kane, the very much saviour, as everyone calls him, of English soccer, against Daniel Sturridge, the goal machine from last season, who just came back from injury. And it was written and started to be about them two, but yet the thing which everyone is now talking about is, of course, Super Mario. Mario Balotelli scored his first Premier League goal for Liverpool, and it was one which no one saw coming, and everyone started ranting on him for celebrating, or not celebrating, I should say. The celebrations that Balotelli does is literally this. Occasionally lift his shirt up to show why it was me. I didn't find it particularly be a problem. In fact, I had to defend this a few times today, for example, with my own family, who said that he should have shown a bit more passion because it's his first goal for the club. Balotelli has never celebrated any goals he scored. He just turns, looks at the crowd maybe, or just walks away. That's what Balotelli does. People have got to realise that he doesn't do celebrating goals. He shows the passion because, as I found out on Twitter, he did tweet a picture of him smiling in the dressing room, but he said the smile was just for those who believed in him. Read into that what you will. Anyway, personally, I think people need to lay off Mario Balotelli a little bit. Because, you know, he has proven it at every club he's been at. Liverpool's taking him a bit of time to get going, but he is getting going now. And he scored on Tuesday against Tottenham, and he set up the goal for Lallana against Palace in the Cup. He's got every chance of becoming a very good player for Liverpool. But you guys have got to cut him some slack, okay? Peter Crouch took him 6 months to score a goal for Liverpool, and eventually he couldn't stop scoring for Liverpool. This could be just what Balotelli needs to get going. Anyway, Balotelli, I believe in you. And that's me giving the last sentence on that. Right, Robbie Savage had been brought to my attention by my brother, mainly because about 5 or 6 years ago, when Gary Neville retired, I phoned into the BBC. I phoned Radio 606 and asked to talk about Gary Neville's retirement with Robbie Savage, and they put me on air. And I spent 10 minutes on the phone with Robbie Savage and Mark Chapman, just talking about being a Liverpool fan and how much Neville was despised. I personally spoke about how much I appreciated Neville's contribution to the game, and that's why Savage put me on the air, I'm guessing. However, ever since then, my brother has nicknamed me Robbie's best mate, purely because I had a 10-minute conversation with the man on the internet. But I don't agree with a lot of the stuff Savage says nowadays. I mean, he is literally, 1 minute he's on BBC, next minute he's on BT. I know that they share presenters, I get that. But Robbie Savage is really, really starting to get on everyone's nerves now. He is starting to get to the point where we are wanting to press anything, mute, red button, anything we can to stop listening to him. We all thought Michael Owen was bad at commentating. Robbie Savage is 100 times worse. The reason being is because BT and the BBC keep shoving him down our fucking throats. Come on, BBC and BT, give a decent commentator a chance. I mean, we've got commentators working for BBC, Simon Brotherton, Mike Ingham. They are fantastic commentators. Why are we saddled with freaking Robbie Savage? We don't want to hear about him. Seriously, he has nothing to talk about. We can see everything he says. He doesn't do radio commentary anymore because we are getting everything explained perfectly by the bloke who does the main commentary. He is driving everybody nuts and needs to go away. Rant over. Time to get serious for a minute. This is in response to a friend of mine who I made just before Christmas on the internet. I've been a friend of hers for a while, and she posted a Facebook status, and I hope she won't mind me commenting on it in a public forum like this. She's a transgendered lady. She's post-op. She's had quite a lot of surgery done, and she's wonderful. I mean, I've only known her as a woman, so I will refer to her as a woman. I won't care what anyone else says. Feel free to throw hate at me, because she doesn't deserve that. Throw hate at me by all means, but she has no need for this. And that's where I'm going with this rant. We live in the 21st century, and as long as I've been conscious of the decisions that people make, so we're talking 7, 8 years old, I've always been aware that there have been people who are different, be it gay, straight, bisexual, transgender, transvestite. Doesn't really matter to me. Everyone to their own. That's how I was brought up. I was brought up by my mother to always be respectful of everybody and their decisions, regardless of whether you agree with them or not. Sexuality is not a choice. Sexuality is something you are born that way. Okay? People say it's a choice. Did you choose to be straight? Did you choose to be gay? Did you choose to be bisexual? It's who you are inside. If it's legal, I ain't got a problem with it. If it is illegal, that's a whole different matter for another day. Anyway, transgender is you choose to have the op, yes, but you don't choose to take the abuse with it. I mean, you're legally recognised as either being a man or a woman, and she chose to be a woman because she is in her mind, and I love her. She's the most sassy, crazy woman I've known in my internet life. She is happy, and that's all that matters. And to have people, even after she has told them that she is a she, they continue to call her a he, and they will continue to, or even worse, an it. And I'm sorry, that is bullshit. Fucking had enough of these sort of people. We live in a world where discrimination is illegal and is punishable by jail time. Can we please get over ourselves and treat everyone with respect? Treat everybody equally. I've had enough of this sort of crap. People won't take a lot of notice of me possibly, but this is me ranting on my behalf, and her behalf. I hope she doesn't mind. I'm ranting on behalf of everybody who is not speaking. I am the voice of the voiceless, for this lack of a better term. Respect each other. You never know when you're giving you people to show you the respect that you deserve. Right, this week I'm going to end with Valentine's Day. I didn't get a Valentine's card for this year. It's okay, don't bother me. A lot of people didn't either. I feel for those people, but also at the same time, love comes to you when it's ready to come to you. But I have got a few things I want to say about Valentine's Day as a concept. I live across the road from a well-known greetings card shop, and I went in there this morning, Sunday the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. Everything had been stripped off the shelves for Valentine's Day, everything. from the day before, although there was one line of cards, just one, and they were still being looked through by about 4 men. Newsflash, guys, if you give her a Valentine's Day card on the 15th of February, either you forgot, you're in a coma, or you're really trying to make up for lost time. And she will have that over you until the next year, and she probably will have that over you then. And that includes guys who are with guys as well. And because you never see girls late for cards. That's what I'm saying. There are, if I may quote John Marston from the video game Red Dead Redemption, there are 2 ways of arguing with a woman. Neither of them are successful. Anyway, but Valentine's Day, the concept, seriously, people spend so much money. I mean, going to a hotel, I did look, just for the basis of this rant, I looked a few weeks ago as to how much the travel lodge costs in the town, and it costs around about £39 a night normally on a Saturday night. Valentine's Day was on a Saturday night. Valentine's Day Saturday, £155 plus booking fee. What the hell? Seriously? It's the same room. Because it's on Valentine's night, you want to try it a bit more. This is just another example of things being over commercialised. We do not need this crap in this day and age. We are in a recession still. I know we're going through a recession, but we are in recession. We cannot afford these sorts of things anymore, guys. Lower the prices and people do it. Trust me. And I'll go on to more about prices being through the roof next week, because I've got plenty to say about a football team not too far from where I am. But that is for next week. Right, anyway, that's me done for the whole week. Right. As usual, Facebook, Twitter, hashtag me at MattAttackThis. I'll see you next week, guys. I'm out of it.